We have kidnapped the president of Malaysia. We have him waiting in a helicopter with some FBI agents for us around the next bend. We're gonna take that thing over the Atlantic, then we're gonna drop some gold into that ocean to help save the dwindling population of beluga whales.
So that's not me. I'm not Mr. Beast. I wish my life was that insane, but it's not. I wanted to make a vlog for you guys to kick the new year off right. It's something that you've been asking for, and I've been keen on switching up my formula a little bit, so it felt like a good match. But the thing about vlogs is their purpose is to share a YouTuber's life with their audience, right? And my life is... I mean, you're looking at it. I'm not going jetpacking in Dubai with Elon Musk tomorrow, okay? I'm probably going to clock into work, record some audio in my closet, and play some games and edit some footage. I mean, if I'm lucky, maybe I'll remember to eat dinner this time. I live largely up here. This is something that everyone who's ever known me closely has told me. And I think that's what pushed me towards YouTube in the first place. Sort of the idea that with editing, anything is possible. I can place myself within virtual worlds, yet react to them and interact with them in a personal way, sort of a human way. And then I can share that experience with strangers. There's never been anything that allows that in the past. There's never been anything like YouTube. I know a lot of you guys probably grew up with cell phones in your hands.
I was born into the metaverse, Batman.
Such a stupid joke. How does Bane sound?
I was...
That's more like it. But I remember a time prior to the internet. Let me tell you, we're on the cusp of something big. You know, in the past, it could take decades for things to evolve, but the rate of change in our world is suddenly rapid and exponential. It's terrifying, and it's also exciting. So my goal for this channel is to sort of engineer a safe space, like a shelter from all the madness, and just kind of an area where people can get to know each other and have fun. I understand that the 40-minute gaming videos may not be for everyone. Although I do think that there's more to those than meets the eye. And if you treat them with a little bit of patience, or, you know, a lot of patience, you might find something you like in those. And they will continue to make up the bulk of this channel's content. But they're for more than just gaming enthusiasts. They're kind of my own way of going on adventures with you guys. So anyways, how do I make a vlog then, if I'm so boring? I want to share bits and pieces of myself with you guys, but how do I do that? Short of sitting down and raffling off things like my address and my social insurance number. What do I do? What do I tell you? So I figure everyone's got New Year's resolutions, right? I know I certainly do this year, especially with the way everything's been going this past couple of months. So I figure, I'll share mine with you guys, and then you can share yours with me in the comments if you want. And maybe that's how we can do this. Maybe that's how we can learn a little bit more about each other. So let's get on with it then. Adam's New Year's resolutions, 2021. 2022. So the first resolution that I've got for 2022 is to mix up my channel's content. Alan Wake, Deathloop, even Road 96 are fairly lengthy games that take a really long time to complete. And don't get me wrong, I'm not complaining. I'm not saying I don't like that. If I didn't love the grind of it all, I wouldn't be doing this at all. It's more a matter of what do I have time for? Mixing in a full-time job, the work narrating for Mystery Recapped, as well as some other voice work that I do. Now, you know, that kind of puts Deep Dark Boys in a pretty paltry, sad 4th place. But it's also, you know, kind of my favorite child. It's the thing that I most enjoy spending time on. But I desperately want for this channel to succeed, and it's not going to if I keep doing these long series.
When it comes to trimming your balls, you gotta level up your game.
The brand new.
So sadly, as much as I absolutely love making these series that run for a very long time, it's honestly all I want to do, stuff like Alan Wake right now, it is kind of hurting that each episode is further and further alienating potential audiences from finding something to enjoy on the channel. They see the new thumbnail and they go, oh, episode 8? I'm not going to catch up on that. How long are these videos? I'm not going to catch up on that. I think I'm going to aim to sort of spread it out a bit. More of a shotgun spread of content. You know what I mean? I'm going to try smaller games, indie games, shorter games, more games.
More.
So that's resolution number 1, is just to vary the content a little bit more and make things more entertaining for you guys. As for resolution number 2, interactivity. I want to talk to you guys more this year. In the past 4 months alone, we've already done so much with the Discord and the comments and everything. I feel like I'm really getting to know a handful of you guys, and that's extremely exciting for me because that's all I ever wanted when I started this YouTube channel. But I think that we can do more, or I think that I can do more. Whether that's just building the Discord up further, or taking more requests from you guys for games or for any video ideas, really. And the other thing I was thinking about is to do a proper Q&A video. I know that we've been talking about this for a little while, but I'd like to do a proper one, you know, field a bunch of questions from you guys and let you know a little bit more about me and my life. And I think that we'll set that as a celebration for 25,000 subscribers, if we can hit that. I know it sounds a little bit lofty, maybe perhaps even a little bit greedy, but I think we can do it, and once we get there, we will celebrate with a Q&A video. And so that's resolution number 2, is just more interactivity, more talking to you guys, with you guys, as a group, it's a two-way street is what I'm saying. Next up, exercise. That's right. Not that I'm going to film myself doing it. That would be horrifically cringe, but and if you really wanted to see that, I guess you could just watch the Ring Fit Adventure series. That's there. That's a thing that I did. But I just figured I'd tell you guys about that one because you're that much more likely to actually do something when you tell someone that you're going to do it. And I really need to do it. All the sitting around I've been doing, I think my spine is caving in on itself. So now we're in the kitchen, at sunset no less. Ooh. And this brings me to my next resolution, which is eating. It's not that I haven't been eating in my past. You know, I do eat. I like to eat. Eating is good. I think I could eat more expressively. When I first moved in, I just moved some of this stuff out of the way. It's probably pretty loud, sorry. I bought myself this cookbook here. It's called How to Cook Everything. And I opened it up to page 1 here, titled Egg Basics, the day that I moved into this apartment. And I have yet to flip to the next page. I've got no idea what's waiting around that next corner. I've made hard-boiled eggs, I've made soft-boiled eggs, I've made medium-boiled eggs. So it's not like I haven't looked at this. But one of these days, you know, I think I'm just gonna have to flip that page there. Holy shit, I'm not recording audio. So that's the next resolution, is to eat more. And I don't know what I'm going to eat, what I'm going to learn in this kitchen, but I gotta put it to good use while I have it, right? I even, for a little while, I was toying with the idea of making a series out of my journey with cooking. And then I thought, who the hell's gonna watch that? No one, that's who. So I'm not gonna do that, but I am gonna cook, and I don't know what yet, and I could use your help with that. I know that you guys are from all over the world, so if you've got favorite recipes, family recipes, like anything that you think it would be cool for me to try out, please share that with me. That would honestly be awesome. Way better than How to Cook Everything, the basics. Way better. So one last thing, while I've got you here, is coffee. I'm gonna learn more about coffee this year, for sure. As a result of doing voice work for the first time, I've had to cut a bunch of stuff out of my coffee. No more sugar, no more dairy. Both of those things are kind of harmful to your voice. Maybe not harmful, but it gums you up, and it's ruined a lot of my opportunities to record. So I've just kind of knocked that out, and now I drink coffee black. So I'm going to try to learn a bit more about it. You know, who provides the best beans? You know, how coarse is too coarse with grinding? You know, the tannins or whatever. Without getting my head too much up my own ass, of course. So now we're in my bedroom, and this is where the magic happens. And by magic, of course, I mean mystery recapped scripts, okay? Get your brains out of the gutters. Although looking down at my bed here, now that we're talking about it, I just got this new blanket. It's called a Hush. It's weighted. It makes me sleep like a baby. That's a bonus resolution for you. I want to sleep better. I haven't been, those of you who know me in the Discord, you know that I don't sleep at all, just from juggling so many things. So this year I'd like to get some better sleeps. That's why I bought the Hush. So if anyone out there from Hush is watching, I
I'll sponsor you, or whatever. If you want to sponsor me, you can do that. I'll endorse you. I'll talk about you in my videos sometimes and provide a discount code. And I see people doing that all the time on YouTube, and I wouldn't mind doing that. But yeah, so this is my professional recording booth. I know it's difficult to tell by looking at all that sound treatment and just the way that I use angles architecturally, and the way that I picked carbon fiber nails and things like that to, I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. I know it's difficult to understand, but I don't know what the hell I'm talking about. So believe it or not, I'm actually fairly new to the voice game. I only got this microphone about a year ago today, or, give or take a couple weeks. And I've just been really enjoying the process. So the next resolution for me is to branch out in my voice acting career. Whether that's more narration or perhaps some legitimate voice acting. I've done a little bit of it, but usually just for people personally on Fiverr and things like that. So hopefully, I can take So hopefully I can use the momentum that I've built up over the course of the last year and just kind of go straight into 2022 and keep that going and see what I can accomplish. And now for the final resolution I have to share with you guys for 2022. To go outside again. Believe it or not, I had a social life once upon a time. Perhaps someday soon, all the pestilence will subside. And not only will it be okay to resume real life, but people will actually feel like it's okay to resume real life. The biggest problem at this point isn't even COVID itself, but rather the way the pandemic as a whole has changed the way we all feel. I really hope to fully overcome the lingering psychological damage done by being forced to isolate for so long. I want to travel again, go to concerts again, play concerts again, foster relationships again. I don't want another year to pass me by where my monthly Google Maps timeline updates show a solitary blip on a computer screen. Time is already effective enough at stealing away what remains of youth while I'm not looking or paying attention. It really doesn't need the assistance of endless quarantine to accelerate the process. I don't know about you guys, but I personally can't wait for the day to come where we all go outside again. This has been my New Year's resolutions for 2022. Thank you guys so much for watching and for being a part of this channel. It really does mean the world to me, and I can't wait to see what we can accomplish together this year.